First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from the great millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this your brother Dawaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And as you see on my phone screen here, I got this guy called This Is John Williams. This is his YouTube channel. And as you see, the title of his video is Urgent. America's supply chain is collapsing. Major details explained. Now, I'm not going to play his video. I mean, it's about 10 minutes long. What I did do was look up a few of the articles that he did pull up, which I found quite interesting. And, you know, no one's talking about this. No one's talking about FedEx. No one's talking about this yellow trucking company, which has like 30,000 drivers, in which 22,000 to almost all of them might be facing being fired from their job due to bankruptcy. But I'm gonna read. I would advise brothers to look at this video. It's a really good. It's a really good video. He just don't go into Yellow and the FedEx. He goes into DHL, U.S. Express. He says a lot of truck companies that no one's talking about in in the mainstream media is really collapsing and failing, and that's just due to a lot of people just not buying things. A lot of people are not buying things like they used to. People only buying essentials and what they need. People ain't buying the wants that they used to, like certain toys or certain fancy items or certain maybe luxury chairs or luxury furniture like they used to with certain things. I'm just naming a few items. That's it. I don't know everything that people buy, but what I'm saying is people just don't have the extra money like they used to. So many people have been fired from their jobs, and then the economy is fucking crashing. So, you know, it's just so many people just not doing the things that they used to, which is causing a lot of these shipping companies, FedEx, UPS, a lot of these companies not to have to, not having the amount of freight that they used to. You know, look at Christmas. Christmas is all but crashed and burned, except to these dumbass niggas. Niggas are the only ones that still do dumb shit, you know. But let me go ahead and pull up that article. This is the first article. It's by Freight Waves, and the article is by Rachel Pramack, and she did it a day ago. Big trouble. Yellow truck drivers ponder next move amid potential bankruptcy. And I'm just going to go straight to the point. From the Great Recession to 2020, Yellow nearly went bankrupt 4 times. In each episode, the truck giant was saved, thanks to concession from lenders, the Teamsters Union, the federal government, or often all three. As a result, some of the Yellow's 30,000 employees weren't too scared when the company began warning this summer that the end times were coming again. It's like crying wolf at this point, Yellow mechanic Brian actually told FreightWaves earlier this month. Now, as a strike looms, customers begin to pull freight, and the Teamsters Union refused to meet. Industry watchers are on alert that the trucking fleet may finally shutter. Ahead of the federal court hearing on Friday, Yellow said a work stoppage could force the company into a Chapter 7 liquidation bankruptcy proceeding. Truck drivers are grappling with the idea that they could lose their jobs. Some 22,000 Teamsters members work at Yellow. You know, and I'm not going to sit up here reading any more of that. I'm finna go over here to the FedEx one. This look like it says ABC 6 News. FedEx closing 29 freight locations, consolidating operations. This was from Autumn Scott 3 months ago. But Memphis, Tennessee, FedEx announced Monday it will close 29 FedEx freight locations and consolidate its operations into other locations. The change will go into effect on August 13th this year. FedEx explained the company's decision in the following statement. As FedEx continues to adapt an evolving global business environment, FedEx Freight has announced a decision to close 29 freight locations and consolidate its operations into other locations effective August 13, 2023. We continuously review our network to ensure we have the right design to address changing market dynamics. Through that process, we identified opportunities to consolidate operations in certain locations to improve customer service levels while lowering our cost to serve. FedEx Freight is enacting an additional furlough for certain job classes beginning May 28, 2023, which has already happened. Eligible employees will be offered permanent transfer opportunities to other markets that have hiring needs. FedEx Freight will maintain health benefits for furlough employees. This is a temporary workforce adjustment, and all furlough employees will be recalled on or before August 25th, 2023. And I'm not going to read any further with that, but it says all this goes into effect August 13th. And, like I said up here, said this guy, that guy John Williams, when I was looking at his YouTube channel, he had a lot more information. I just happened to pull these things up, and I just found it to be quite interesting. 29 FedEx Freight locations being closed. Hey, that's significant. The yellow truck going into bankruptcy. I don't know if people know the yellow truck. It's like it says yellow with that orange sign. I'm quite sure a lot of brothers have seen them. I've seen quite a few of them driving down the street here and there. So my thing is, hey, and then that's not even talking about the other truck driving companies that this guy was talking about. So with that, man, let me get a few scriptures. The first scripture I'm finna sit up here and get is, and I pull this out quite often. This is Jeremiah 51. I'm going to go straight to the point. This is Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heavens, and is lifted up even into the sky. So we see, America, Babylon the Great is falling apart. America, Babylon the Great is falling apart. Everything, the economy. Look at the supply chain. The food. Now they want to sit up here and feed us some lab-grown bullshit. They telling the farmers to kill off all their animals, destroy their crops. This fucking place is through, man. It is through. It's fucking through. Now you got the Fed now thing, which is just going to lead to the CBDC, which is just going to lead to the M to the O to the T to the B. This place is done for. Stick a fork in it. But with that, let me sit up here and go to this other scripture. Now, I'm going to close it out. This is just something I happen to found quite interesting. Mainstream media don't talk about too much of anything. And all of a sudden, when people are going to wake up and find out, God damn, man, it's taking them forever to bring some of your, bring your boxes, ship some of your clothes or whatever the things that you need. Or it's taking forever to get certain things. People don't understand, man. The trucking industry is closing down. And not only that, there was another thing that the guy hit up on. He said that California right now is trying to get their truck drivers to go electrical by 2024 or something like that. Like I said before, it might be a good idea for brothers to look at that video. It is really, really interesting. But with that, let me sit up here and go to the other scripture that I was trying to get. I think it was 2nd Esdras, chapter 6. 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and Second Esdras chapter 6. I'm going to go straight to the point. And suddenly shall the sown places appear and sown. The full storehouses shall be suddenly be found empty. And that's going to be, hey, when these truck droppers, when a lot of these truck companies fail, man, guess what? You ain't going to be getting a lot of your shit to these stores. You talk about yellow truck, the yellow truck, FedEx closing down some things, DHL, US Express, And like I said before, this guy mentioned quite a few other truck companies that are closing down. Guess what? You're not going to be getting a lot of these things, man. Or it's going to be taking forever to get there. Or the cost is just going to be extremely high when they go to purchasing some of your stuff. Because it's not going to be that much available due to the truck stoppage, due to the supply chain breakup. People don't understand, man. This shit is about to get real. And now somebody might look at these articles and be like, oh, that's nothing. You got a lot of other places. No. No. Everything is a cause and effect. If people not ordering a lot of stuff, guess what? A lot of companies get shut down. That's just like if you go downtown. Look at all the traffic that used to be downtown. All those stores that closed downtown, all the mom and pop stores that closed during the pandemic. You know, people wasn't eating out, so guess what? A lot of those stores had to close due to that. And the same thing goes when you're not ordering a lot of stuff for the FedEx, UPS, the U.S. Mail, all these truck drivers. If you're not ordering the things, like people are not ordering like crazy like they used to, just ordering shit. People, like I said before, are just ordering things that they essentially need, and it will cause problems. You see, Burger King, McDonald's, all these stores are having issues. High cost, people are not eating out as much. All this is having a rippling effect. But this is 2 Esdras 6:22 again. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell in therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. So it's going to be a lot of chaos. A lot of people going to be fighting each other because of food, for the lack of water. People going to be losing their goddamn mind out here, man. Ain't going to be able to find nothing in these stores. Ain't gonna be able to, all hell gonna break loose. And when that all hell break loose, that's all you're gonna get. People afraid, fearing, angry, scared, and willing to do anything to sit up here and feed and to get drink, find shelter, find warmth, or find heat, or find cool air. When all hell break loose, depending on the time of the year, it's about to be pure hell out here. But with that, man, I thought this was just interesting. I thought the video that the guy did was just interesting about the supply chain collapse. A lot of people ain't talking about it in the mainstream media. I didn't even know about the FedEx closing down those 29 locations. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash, double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasharallah and Abba Ball. Shalom.